all those people who don't know Saeed Shalaby, Saeed Shalaby is a teammate of mine for
Yes.
many years. A very good friend, and also one of the legends of handball from Egypt. Um, I'm happy to be able to talk to Saeed and to share some of the stories we have together, and probably he's going to share many other stories that I don't know about. But Saeed, welcome, welcome to
Thank
the
you.
party.
Thank you for this invitation.
So it's it's people know and you know that it's Ramadan and you're fasting.
Yep.
So how are you holding up?
Yeah, holding up, sleep most of the time during the day, and up all night until 4:30 because the last food you have to eat like almost 4:15,
Hmm.
and then during the day try to sleep, rest, don't do much because we don't have a lot of like energy.
Yeah,
But the first 2 3 days after that, everything is gonna be like like used to.
yeah. I highly doubt that you don't have energy even if you don't eat.
Me, I
Yeah,
have all the
yeah, I
time.
know you do. 100% you do.
Yeah.
Which day of Ramadan is it right now?
Today's 20, so we still have 10 days.
Oh, 10 more days.
Yes.
Well, I mean, this is the first time in what, 3 years that you're not playing a finals during Ramadan?
No, last year I played. You remember?
No, no, I'm saying that every year you did play in Ramadan.
Yeah.
This year is the only time, first time in years.
Only time in the year I don't play during the Ramadan,
Yeah.
and I miss our Sheikh Beni
Yeah.
Mustafa.
Well, you know very well that I fasted for the first time this year,
Yeah,
the first
I
day,
know. I know.
with your help.
How
After
was it?
30 years, it was good. It was very easy because, it's sitting at home doing nothing and you don't
Great.
spend much energy. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't really that
Okay,
hard at all.
sounds good. Did you do the another day? You told me you have to do like
Yeah,
middle of the day.
yes, I'm doing it on Sunday, and then I'm going to do the last day.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
we're going to
God
finish
bless you,
together.
brother.
We started together, we finished together.
Yeah, we did. We did, inshallah.
So anyhow, okay, so let's go back to you. Last year, you had a big handball year, right?
Yeah.
You were selected to represent Team USA at the Pan American Games in Peru. You played in the historic Super Globe qualifier in Lake Placid. You played
Yeah.
the U.S. Nationals in Myrtle Beach, and also you played in the historic Super Globe in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
For someone who's 55 years old, you're doing a good job.
45. If you talk about 55, are you talking about yourself or what?
Yeah. Jokes aside, that is a hell of a year. Seriously, I think those who know you know the energy you have and the abilities you have. But tell us from your own experience everything about these things. How was it for you, for your body, and the experience of representing USA and being in the Super Globe? And tell me all about
Mm. Okay, first of all, let's start with the USA national team.
it.
And
Yeah.
no, start with the tournament Myrtle Beach national.
Yes.
It for me it was like really great, like as we do every time, every year, and we always like prepare for that, like as a practice in our team, New York City. Uh, and then I hope we finish it last year in the same what we do every time we win the tournament. But we wasn't lucky. Maybe we don't have like a lot of players in this time because we have a lot of injured.
Yeah.
It's special me too. I was injured in my shoulder. I can't give 100%. You remember this?
Of course I do.
Yeah. So anyway, thank God we finished the second place, and then everybody take break. I don't take break at all. I travel to Egypt. I start practice again every day with my teammate, like all teammate, and to get ready for national team because I joined national team with the Copa America.
Yeah.
Then I travel with national team to Argentina to have Brazil or Argentina. I
You
don't
went to Brazil, I think, because you
Brazil.
were
Yeah.
playing with the Brazilian national team during the training sessions.
Yeah. So we have a camping there. Like it was 10 days, like every day practice, every day two practice, and then we have one game, and then two practice and one game, two practice, one game. It was a good experience with the teammate.
But that
We
was
have a
exhausting for you physically.
actually, Benny. It's I'm telling you, when I start with my teammate there, when I was in Egypt,
Yeah,
I get tired beginning, but after that, everything for me was like really easy. And the practice with the national team, just the beginning 2 days, it was like we push ourselves to get in good shape, 100%,
yeah,
because we have the big tournament. Of course, we have to be like in the form. Then I don't feel like as much like really tired in my body. Seriously,
yeah.
to be honest. Uh, and I was pushing my coach to push me at the court to play like 60 minutes. He said, "No, I give you time to play." So I accepted, you know, especially in my age, 45, 44 years old.
Yeah,
So everybody don't accept from me like 100%.
yeah,
But then we finish it, and then we fly to Peru to play the Copa America.
yeah.
Then I come back to Egypt. I take 8 days break, and then I start again with you guys. We fly to Montpellier.
Montpellier, yeah,
Yeah, we had like 6 days there, and then again we fly to Saudi Arabia right away from there. Then we going for practice 2 days, and then we start for the first game. We was not lucky because it's about experience. You know what I mean? It's about experience. We start like good, and then after that they lead the game.
yeah.
They play in the court and they filled. They have the all fans. They have everything, and then they was ready for that. We was ready too, but I think next time, we
Yeah,
will have
yeah.
more experience about that.
If they do a veteran Super Globe next time, you and me.
Yeah, yeah,
But tell me, let's go back to Peru when you played with Team USA. Obviously, a new coach, a lot of younger guys. So you were the person with the most experience, but you didn't really play much with those guys aside from that little training camp. Some of them knew you, but you know, people need to know you. I think
yeah,
to understand the energy and the passion, the intangibles that you bring during the game, and especially in the moments where it matters. So I think because there was not enough time, uh, because I was watching those games and I didn't see you in the game too often, or it was at the times that I usually would not put you in, but I would put you in different times. So
yeah. So when we start in Brazil, the first two games I play like middle of the game.
yeah,
The coach he tried to push me in the court to see what's going on. In the practice, I was all the time in the practice. I mean, when we do tactic, all the players, we have a young players and we have old players like they play a long time with the USA.
yeah,
Of course, he he trusts them more than anyone new. I was the only one guy. He's the new in the USA,
yeah.
and maybe he think about my age. That's I'm 44 years old. Maybe I can't give. He don't know that. So
He
I
has to
try.
watch. He has to watch for your heart.
I think so. Yeah. So yeah, I try with him like a few times. Hey, coach, just let me play. I can do it. Trust me. He's a nice guy, and I respect what he think about. Until we fly to Biro. So we start the first game. I was outside on the bench, and our guy he start like really good. The guy he play in my place,
Yeah,
and then later on, I don't know he get injured or he wasn't lucky. He shot like missed 3 4 times, and then the coach he pushed me in the court.
yeah,
When they pushed me in the court was like last 4 minutes or 5 minutes in the first half time. I scored 2 times, and then I said, okay, now I will be in.
hmm,
Then again, we start with another guy. I'm okay with that, you know me. I'm okay. But
yeah, yeah,
if you start to check about Saeed, you push him in the court and he start like good and he play and score, let him play.
yeah,
Anyway, the game is finished. We lost. And then next day, I talk with him. hey coach, please give me some time. I want to play. I want to give some energy for our team, you know. So no worry about me. And then again, it's happened. So I think I don't play too much. You never know what's going on, but
Yeah.
I'm okay. I enjoy it. I have a more experience, but thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I think it's very normal in the world of handball where a new player comes in and the coach has a completely new young group of players, like you said, that he trusts them, and that's the foundation of the future.
Yeah,
So, I mean, we know. I mean, I know that you need more time to be there on the court to feel the rhythm and the chemistry and whatnot. But coaches have their own mindsets. And but anyhow, I think it's a good thing that you did it. I think you dedicated your time to get ready. You showed
yeah.
up ready, and you represented Team USA, which is very, very important.
Yeah, I was happy. I'm glad to do that with them guys, and I'm really happy to play with USA national team, especially with these guys, my teammate. Most of them like really nice guys. I love all of them. You know, they like young guys. They play like in Germany, France, or whatever teams in Europe.
Yeah.
But they good player. I think like maybe later they will get more experience and then get more NFL. You know.
Oh, absolutely. I think
Yeah.
it's a good foundation that they have with these players, and they're going to be better. All right, so let's go to Damam. You
Ah,
were a star there, huh?
I
Like I
love
think,
them.
I mean, the Al Zamalek fans were going
Fans.
crazy about you. I mean, I know you are their legend, and tell me a little bit about how long did you play in Al Zamalek?
Zamalek club. I start 1997. I played, I think, like 11 years
Oh, well,
with
that's a
them.
long time.
Yeah, I was 21 years old, and then yeah, I give them a lot in my life. I was so happy. I was one of the happy guy to play with the big team. Like, yes, seriously, because in my city, like my city is really small. Okay, so I was lucky to play against the Malik one day, and then I showed them my performance, and then they okay, this guy he's good.
Yeah,
Then they accepted me to play with them in the Zamalek. I started with them 11 years. We went like 6 time league, 5 times Super League,
yeah,
3 African Championship, 2 Arab Championship, Super Africa 2 time or 3 time. We qualified to Super Globe 2 time,
yeah,
you know. But then when the fans see me in the Saudi Arabia, I was really happy.
yeah.
They call my name and still like
Yeah.
remember Said after 10 years I left my team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they remembered you very well, but and I personally feel bad that you weren't able to play because you were injured,
Yeah.
and I think that would have been a wonderful thing. Even though we gave them a little fight for a few minutes, huh? Your team.
Yeah, against the Mali club, I think they was play against like really full team, but the game start like really easy. They think we are easy team,
Yeah,
especially like I'm injured outside. You was outside too, and we have like 2 guys injured too, and Benji. You know, they think the game was like really easy. They start easy, and then after that we start like fight,
yeah,
and then they say the game is get like really close. No, we have to show more stronger. You know what I mean? But uh, for my opinion about this game or this tournament, I'm really glad to be one of the player he play with New York City team, and I'm so happy that we qualified to play there. And I hope every time next year, I mean whatever next year or next year, we will be like qualified to play Super Club, or if I'm sharing with you my heart, or I'm with you as a whatever management coaching anything.
yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Remember this management.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
This one was one funny of thing I love.
well, this is where you earn your management rights.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for those who don't know about the story, is I printed the t-shirts in Arabic in New York that was supposed to say thank you, Saudi Arabia. And when I sent the translation to Saeed to read it, if I wrote it right, he said yes. So I did the printing, but then I don't know what happened in between. I brought the jerseys with me to Montpellier and I was giving it to the guys. And then all of a sudden, him, Saeed, and Hedi, and all the other guys who can speak Arabic, they said, this is not Arabic. This doesn't say thank you, Saudi Arabia. So, anyways, it became an emergency. And of course, Saeed picked up the phone, talked to someone in Dammam, arranged the print shop. As soon as we landed, we sent the t-shirts. We reprinted them properly, and luckily, I mean, it was a very people accepted it, and they were very happy to see what we did for that. But that was
Yeah,
funny.
it was funny, really. It was funny, and then thank God we find this before we start show up to the people there.
Hey, that was one of the options because when we were thinking how much is it going to cost, where are we going to do it, if they're going to be able to do it, one option
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Let's just wear it, see what happens. I think we'd still be in Saudi Arabia right now.
I think so. We're not going to be out of Saudi Arabia forever.
Yeah, but that was a great time. Those were good days. So,
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
like you and I have played together for a long time now, and I think
Around 10 years now.
yeah, 10 years, 10 years,
Yeah.
and I think we've won almost 90% of the time, all the games together. But
Yeah.
I think sometimes people when they watch us play, they think that you and me constantly argue, huh? And we constantly say things to each other, well, more me to you. So I'm not sure if I lack a lot of patience, or is it you that you lack some hearing problem? You have hearing problems. I don't know
I
which one.
think I think it's me. Let's me it's me.
Oh,
You know, Benny, we always argue during the game. Whatever happened, it's happened during the game. After the game, we are out like brothers. You know, we never get like angry or we have like a big fight or something. We never happen. And I think we treat us like a family, not like just like handball player, because we meet each other in practice for one a while, if I come, of course. And we meet each other every time in the tournament or the games. But I think we have like a good relationship, not like just like a teammate or I come to practice or I go for game or something. No, we always continue together, me and you and some guys from the old
yeah,
friendship. You know.
yeah. I mean that's a thing. I mean, the beauty of the relationship we have, where I mean, love is undeniable, but being able to say things to each other truthfully, whatever it is that we feel,
Yeah.
Um, it's good. I know people from the outside look at it and say, like, what the hell, what are they doing? But I know somehow we understand each other because ultimately, in the end, we figure it out.
Yeah.
And we just have to go sometime. But I find it funny. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, how many times do I have to yell to Saeed? And Saeed's like, Binny, whatever.
You know, beginning we just know each other, and when you start yelling or something like we have, I get upset and I get like a temp, like what's wrong with this guy, you know? But later on, when I understand who's Benny,
Yeah.
what he mean, I'm okay. Benny, what do you say? Ah, okay, okay.
When I understand that he's got anger management issues, now I get it. Anyways, I mean, I think our team, the club, the people, it's the fact that we have that trust between each other. It's what I find it the most special thing. And I think all the teams, all the clubs who have this kind of mentality tend to do
Yeah,
well for a long period of time. So one thing, I mean, very few people really know that in the past 6 years, you actually suffered two torn ACLs. Um, but each time you came back strong, energized, and motivated to play, and you played well at a high level. I mean, how do you do it, and what advice do you have to give to people who go through these difficult times like that? Because I've seen you. I mean, how is it possible someone play a game of finals with a torn ACL, give it all, cry after losing, not from pain of physical pain, but cry because you lost, then
yeah.
go home and do the operation and be back in 6 months and play again. How the hell
Last
do you do it?
6 months, I came after 4 months and a half. And
Yeah.
then you told me, I remember, are you crazy, Said? It's you just like finish, you need time. I said, no, Ben, I'm ready. I know what I do,
No, it's not normal. Just so you
Yeah.
know.
I'm like Zlatan. Zlatan, he came after 4 months.
Yeah, you and Zlatan together.
Yeah, the first time I injured when I started with you guys, I was in 2010. I was injured back home with my team. And then I was in recovery in the time when I come to you guys, join your team. After 4 months, I think 4 months and a half, I start play with you guys. And then he was coming for the national, and then he was loading.
Yeah.
And the first one I made was Captain Richie.
Coach Richie.
Yeah, the coach Richie. When I asked him, and I play handball, he asking me 100 times, "Do you know how we play handball?" I said, "Yeah, we play handball. Handball, not like." And I said, "Yeah, And then we start, me and you, we made me and you and Ivan, and then we start talk. I wasn't speak English at all. You remember?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I have my friend Islam. He was translate to me, and then we start play, and then you said, "Look at me. Oh man, okay,
Good.
let's go." And then after I think 3 years together or 4 years, I injured again my ACL, another knee, and then I stay 4 months. I injured the semi-final. You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and was like really, really. And then you was next to me in the floor. You was holding me, and you told me, "Said it's okay, no problem. You will be fine. It's nothing serious."
Yeah,
And I told you, Benny, I feel it. And then my knee was swelling, and I was out of the final next day.
yeah.
And then you see me in the court, right down my knee. I have support me, and then you told me, "Are you going to play?" I said, "Yes." How come? I said, "I will play." So I was playing. I was in a band. Seriously, I was not 100% to play like Saeed Energy,
Yeah.
but I wanna give something at least for our team to the win the final. But we lost this time. We lost one goal, I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
always lose by one.
Yeah, I think, yeah. And then I was crying in the court, and everybody was thinking like that's I'm crying because my knee.
Yeah,
I
no.
swear God, in this time I wasn't cry of my knee. I was
I know.
cry because we lost. You know what I mean?
I know that. I know that. But it's look, I mean it's lucky you have those kind of genes and whatever you have in your body because it's not normal what you go through and how fast you recover. But mentally, how do you deal with it mentally? I mean, do you have any moments where it feels like, I'm not going to do this again?
It just just the beginning. When I injured, I get like I feel like, especially I'm in America now. The first time I injured like really serious injury, and I don't know what I'm going to do with insurance or how I do the surgery.
Yeah,
And I wasn't having like a good job in this time. I wasn't have make good money.
yeah,
Especially I have my kids, my family back home. I always like to care about them. So I was thinking just only one thing. That's I'm going to focus in my work, and I do surgery, whatever, and I'm not going to play handball. I told you,
yeah,
Benny, I think I'm not going to play again. And you and our friend Frederick, he was telling me, no, you need to play again. I said, no, it's last time. And then after that, you see me after 4 months or 5 months.
yeah.
I was in a court, and you was really, are you come back? I said, yes. It's still early. I said, no, I'm going to start again. You know,
Yeah, I don't know how you do that, but it's good that you do that. But I mean, we're getting old, right?
we
You,
can. But remember, this year I get contract back home in Dubai. You remember when I start to
I know,
Emirates?
I know.
I
Oh,
play
you?
1 year there.
Yeah, I know. But lucky you look like you're 25. That's a benefit you have. So
That's because the Egyptian like
look,
gene.
of course, yeah. But the father time is not. We're not gonna escape that. You know, we're getting old.
Yeah,
We're getting slow. We cannot jump that high.
I'm
And
telling
I think um, after the summer, because you're going back home soon, are you gonna have another surgery, right?
you. Yes, yeah. I was thinking to have my surgery soon, but they close all
Yeah,
the hospital for surgery. So maybe when I go back, I make it there, or when I come back from the vacation. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But for me, I'm out of handball.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
I'm
so
done.
So you think you've reached the final chapter of your handball career?
That's it. My handball career was super club. The first game I play, and I injured the first game, and after that I can't continue anymore. So I decided since there. I mean, I told you I decide that I'm going to quit after the super club. You remember? But I wasn't lucky. I injured the first game,
Yeah,
first minute
I know.
exactly, and I continue for the game. After that, I can't do anything anymore.
So no more nationals for you, Saeed. This is breaking news.
I think Habibi this time that's it.
That,
Maybe I will be coach some team. Maybe I will be with you watching the team from outside. I don't know.
well,
But
maybe it's time. I guess we're gonna have to have a farewell party for you, and farewell game for you, and maybe me.
yeah, okay, let's do it. But I think Habibi, you need to play. You just like you need to shave a little bit and then you start again.
Yeah, this at least makes people scared, so they don't get close to me anymore. That's a goal.
Yeah, I think most of the men now at home they scared to shave now or they leave the beard and the hair. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
okay. You look good anyway.
Yeah, thank you, Saeed.
Thank you, brother.
So this is it, man, huh? So you are done with handball, and
Yeah.
that's that you're a big part and heart of this club, and nothing is gonna be the same.
No, I hope Habibi will have like a new players like more than Saeed, good more than Saeed, best players too always. I hope all the best to our team New York City, and I hope everybody is safe and healthy from our team and the world. You know what I mean? Because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So for me, handball, I think it's gonna be watching or coaching. You know.
But we must have the farewell game. I don't know how and where and whenever you're gonna get healthy, but we're gonna have to have a big game, a farewell game,
Trust.
and I'm gonna have Richie play there too.
Okay, sounds good. So you set up this game, and then I'm ready for that. No worry.
Man, that's crazy. But can't possibly. I've always kept thinking that I'm gonna play one more nationals with you before we retire, but I know injuries do take a toll.
Yeah, my injury, Habibi, I can't. My knee sometimes like discolocated.
Yeah.
You know, so
Well,
I don't want like like risk anymore because when I do something, a lot of like movement gets swollen. So I don't wanna get that
no, no. I,
because
I I saw your knee in Saudi Arabia.
yeah, was so bad in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But you know what, Habibi, uh, we will always part of this team. We will always
Yeah.
support our team, New York City, even we are not around for coaching or something like that. I will be always with you guys. And I was thinking this year, if I do my surgery, I will travel with you the national, stay with you there even I'm injured, I'm have surgery. You know what I mean? This was my plan, and I told you that. But
You,
coronavirus changed
I
everything.
I know. I know. And you know that would probably put you in a roster because just in case.
No, no, no. I think I will be one of the fans outside.
So from all the years together, what are your couple of favorite memories with New York City Handball Club? The ones that you remember the most?
About handball or about in general.
Well, in general, when you were part of handball family, New York City handball family, which tournament do you remember the most? Which one are your favorite moments?
Uh, I think my favorite one forever, it's like the last year when we qualified to the Super Club. For me, it was the best one. Even we play like a two games, yeah. It was like three games or four games, and some teams they cancel.
Yeah,
But for me, it was the best time ever in my life to you was one step away from your dream, one of the biggest dream in my life.
yeah.
I was thinking about all my life about that, and then it's happened. That's my dream. It's get true. You know what I mean? So, oh my God, I'm going to play like a super club. That's it. I'm done. So I was really happy. This was one of the best like a tournament we play.
Yeah,
And I think the another one was in Canada. You remember Toronto?
of course, of course.
Of course, was like really, really good tournament. Good players, good teams. We was like really 100% full energy, all the team. Everybody like really in good shape, you know.
Yeah,
We
that
was
was
prepared for that.
yeah,
Wow.
that was obviously a fantastic victory for us overall because we played very strong teams in their hometown, in their gyms, in their country, and I remember it was difficult
Yeah,
to 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 accept us to play in their nationals. But I think speaking to Alexis and a few other guys at that time, they were great because they wanted the challenge. They believed they can beat us. They were very close to beating us.
yeah,
But we did what we usually do. I mean, I think
yeah.
that
But
that's
but we did something there. Nobody do that from outside the country. The play
nobody,
tournament there had won. Nobody won before there. You know what I mean?
nobody, no one.
Yeah,
I mean, we're the
yeah.
only.
But I remember Benny, the good memory too about the Big Apple. Do you remember Big Apple?
How can I not forget Big Apple? How can I forget Big Apple?
Yeah, was a lot of fun. Seriously, was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? You see a lot of like the superstar players all over here. You know, all the coaches like best coaches all over here. And then our team was like really good in this time. We have a lot of players from Europe, from Germany, from France. Do you remember all the team? You know,
Yeah,
so
that,
we did good too. You know, we play against like a German team, so it was really good.
yeah. I mean, look, we've had the privilege of playing with the best in the world. Uh,
Yeah.
so going back to that, who do you think is the best player in the world for you of
This year,
of all times?
for me, all time,
Yeah,
uh, the center half, what is his name? Croatian guy.
Ivano Balic.
Oh, college. This is the best one ever I have in my life. This is the best player ever I saw in my life. Seriously.
It's funny
He's the-
because Vlado said the same thing when I talked to him earlier today.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I would say the same thing probably.
Yes, Habibi. He's one of the most like legend player in the world. You know, and he play with hand, with head, with brain, with body, with trick. No. He's really smart at the court. Really smart. You know what I mean? I was always watching him. You know, and I was thinking like I hope one day to play against him one day. But I did with national team. Was friendly game. I
No
play
way.
against him. Yeah, it
And
was long time ago.
do you
Was 90.
remember anything?
I don't play in the middle, thank God. I was defense in the wing, and I was playing wing and defense in the back. So
No.
he was all the time in the back in the like middle of the court,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
far away from me. So thank God.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
Well, at least you had the experience of playing with him. That's amazing.
yeah, he's a good player, and then it was like really nice to play like a tournament like a Big Apple and see all the superstar players around us. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, say we're gonna wrap it up soon, but let's say um, if if you had an opportunity to help with Team USA, how could you help?
With USA
Yeah,
team. Uh, I think my opinion to USA team, they need the time, Habibi. They need time. They need more experience. They want uh, they want to start the handball early when you are kid in USA and grow up with team and another younger to get like a good player because most of the players they play whatever somewhere in Europe. They come only for camping.
yeah,
They join the team for whatever traveling, camping, tournament, and then that's it. You don't see them anymore. But about USA, they need to grow up the handball from USA, from the young and kids. We are in 2020 now.
yeah.
You need to push the handball to USA as a professional, not as like just for fun. Because
Because
yeah, because you have a lot of player in USA, a lot of player. They play with national team back home, whatever.
yeah,
But when they say that it's like for fun, no, I can come for fun practice or one game, but I'm not going to come for fun to injure and stay home for 3, 5, 6 months. You know what I mean? But if I play as a professional, trust me, you will see a lot of players from all the over the world. They play the league in USA, and then the handball will grow up more and more. That's my opinion for
Yeah.
you know.
Now we just need to find a big investor to put like around $55 million.
It's listen, Benny. Back home in my country, I mean in Egypt, they start a professional with all the companies. They make a commercial for them. So the federation, what he do, he ask a company, do you want to put your name in the shirts of this club or this club? Oh yeah. So they make like a bet, and every other pay for that. That's come the professional idea. You know what I mean? If you start in USA, okay, we have like a 10 games or 10 company for 10 clubs. Everyone who will take care about this team, and then the league will be in TV somewhere. You know what I mean? You can like shoot the game. So everybody like a commercial, he have like his name all the time with the shirt of the players. 6 minutes. That's mean it's big commercial for the company, and then it's good money for the club and the players. You know what I mean?
How do we get on TV, Saeed?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can like they set up like a channel handball for USA handball, wherever, and
Yeah,
internet, whatever too.
yeah. I mean, that's a good idea. Having a dedicated USA handball channel.
Yeah,
We
they're
just need,
supposed to do that.
yeah, we just need to find out how many people will watch it. So
Maybe 25. You know, because if you talk about handball in USA, they think you play like wall handball, that's squash handball. You remember this?
yeah, of course, of course.
You know, even if you go internet, handball, it doesn't show you anything. It's just show you like a wall handball, not like handball team.
Yeah. Well, because that's the name of the original sport here.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Well, but there's nothing we can do. But I look, as much as I'm happy that we did this conversation, you and I feel a little bit bad that you actually not gonna play anymore.
Yes, Habibi, this what is this, Habibi? You know, I'm 45 years old now with injured knee, second time,
Yeah,
in the same knee.
I
I
know.
don't want to risk anymore. That's it. I'm enough, you know. So this one, end of the interview. I'm so happy to be with you, Vinny, today. And I wish all the best for our team, New York City team handball, and with USA handball team too.
Yeah,
And I hope everybody like really healthy and safe at home, and we can pass this coronavirus time like healthy. Nobody get like bad or something like that. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's the most important thing. Saeed, thank you so much, brother. Um,
You're welcome, Mr. Vinny.
well, I don't know how to say this, but I hope your Ramadan is gonna go smooth the last 10 days, and
Yeah, thank you.
may God bless you.
God bless you too. And then God with you on the last day. You will be fasting with Ramadan.
I will proudly will do that.
Okay, Habibi.
All right,
Say
Saeed.
hi to everybody. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.